Welcome to Raymond James Stadium. And the Bulls ready to kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Owls offense as they take control of the football first. And here comes the guy that will be running the show. This quarterback, one of the best in the country, but boy, does he face a stiff challenge with a stingy unit on the other side. Goes to the option. Keeps it on first down. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. They get him for a safety. He tried with everything to scoop it up and get it out of the end zone, but they were there to stop him.
Nice job by the defense, playing fast, playing physical, upfield, forcing the fumble. They can't fall on it. They can't get the touchdown themselves, but they force the safety and put points on the board.
So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. So the USF Bulls offense will now get its first chance with the football. A big challenge in this matchup is for the linebackers to be able to hold their ground, something they haven't always been successful at doing. Smith wants to throw. Here's the pressure. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. He fires to the left side. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. They're dealing with a second and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. The Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his man. It's Green. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Running inside. It's Green. Finding some room. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Quarterback keep. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Trainer's out evaluating this junior safety. We'll let you know his condition. Holly keeping an eye on all of the injuries for us. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Owls are rolling down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. Splits the uprights. It's good. And with that, they've taken the lead. And whistles as we stop play. A man down. They'll check on him. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This USF offense will open this drive right here. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Man, those sweet feet could dance on a light bulb. He's out to the 23. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The run inside. It's Thurman. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Smith dropping to pass. Under fire. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know field position was going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on 4th.
The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Looking for a gap. It's Green. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Got a little grass. He'll be stopped right there. He put him in the spin cycle and got 7. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Motion from the back. Give to the fullback. They stop him in his tracks. Tried to sneak that fullback loose and nothing doing. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The keeper on the option. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Training staff will take a look and will step aside. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Green. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. 3rd and 6 yards to go. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune. Turning it on! He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown goal! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Send the tight end in motion. On the ground, it's Green. Maybe a crease. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the counter. Let's talk for just a minute about Rice. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. 3-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese. And now you got a big commitment at the running back spot with those 3 stars. And now you start to build a class around him. Get everybody else excited. This is how you build a program.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. From the gun, the ground game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Trying play action. Here's a heat. Buying some time. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds his big tight end. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The offense stays on the field. They just have inches to go on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. On the option. Oh, there's always football on the bad pitch. Defense got it, they're on the run. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Bulls. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Number 1 job of a defense, affect the quarterback, get to him, make him a little bit flustered, uncomfortable. Jesse, his 2nd fumble of the day, and this time it goes to the house.
Yeah, David, you know as a former DN, the coaches were telling their guys, hey, you got him to fumble once. If you get close to him, strip away at that thing. Get your hands on him. The ball's going to come out again. That's exactly what happened. They were opportunistic, not just recovering it, scooping and scoring for a big TD.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. The scoop and score, what a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll go to the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. The option look. He'll keep it on second down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. On his way from around the 50. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. They go to the counter. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running the red zone, it's Simon. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The Bulls trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Now they're going to throw it. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB, and this one put some pressure on them, and they're already off to a great start.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? He'll try to get to the marker himself. Did not get an inch. This defense digging in, and it's 4th and goal. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on. And you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wide receiver going in motion. On the option. He'll do it himself. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. Running inside. It's Green. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Now facing a 3rd and long. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. The play action fake. Complete. He navigates some traffic. Steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
They'll go to the counter. Could be an alley.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Smith wants to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Akbar. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The run inside, it's Thurman. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Knocked down to the tackle. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Makes a connection. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. And this one is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Here comes the option. The option, he'll keep it. Now the toss. They bring him down. The option run to perfection, and it will move the chains. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. Quarterback on the keeper. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He'll field the punt. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. It's Akbar. Big pickup on the play before he's finally stopped, and that carries us into the break and the final 2 minutes coming. Smith dropping to pass. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. And the Owls moving quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He's going to run it. Looking for room at the 30. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. Gives it on the option. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Breaks the tackle. Timeout taken by the offense as their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. On the move, he fires. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Rice.
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
Ready to try the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Smith wants to throw. Hauls it in.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Upstairs to make the catch. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Bulls use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Wants to throw on first down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We begin with Georgia taking on the #1 team, the Tennessee Volunteers. And it's the Volunteers on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game at Raymond James Stadium. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
Rice ready to kick off and get things started here in the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. This USF offense will open this drive right here, trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Nice move there. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Using his legs, it's Thurman. Makes it past the marker. Lowers those pads. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. That's caught. It's Akbar. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Bulls have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Smith dropping to pass. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. The Bulls come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Offense working from the pistol. On the draw, it's Simon. There's a creep. Got enough space. Touchdown, South Florida. And the pummeling has started. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
David, I mean, you can take your hands away from your eyes. At this point, this thing is just defense optional. This is atrocious. Nobody wants to tackle in this game. Nobody wants to take an angle. It's another long touchdown. Great job by the running back. But when are these defenses going to show up?
Yeah, it's frustrating. It's hard to watch, man. We've got to get lined up, make sure you're in the right gap. You can't jump out of your gap. You can't guess. And these defenses, they're giving up big plays, and those are the ones that will kill you because it's points right away. And a lot of points in this football game, and these coordinators, they're not real happy right now.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Rice makes his way onto the field to get things going on offense. After the defense just gave up a touchdown, they really need to put something together on this drive. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Now on the option. Doing it himself again. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Green. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Goes to the option. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its fourth down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. No fair catches here, looking for room. He's got great speed. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Right back to the well. Might have a chance. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. On the option. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. There is nothing to gain by kicking it away in this area of the field around midfield, going for it the wise move.
Encroachment, defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. That's caught. It's Akbar. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll move the tight end. He's got it on the right. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Quick release on the RPO. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Wants to throw it. Quarterback extends the play. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. And the Bulls are threatening in the red zone. Fires quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've controlled the football on this drive. The 8th play will be a 3rd and 3. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Gets the back moving. Smith wants to throw. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Takes the handoff. It's Thurman. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
How about the aggressive play calling? Love aggressiveness, bringing the free safety down, blitzing him. You could tell completely disrupted the offense. They didn't know how to handle it. Free safety chases the QB, gets him on the ground.
This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Smashes it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. Quarterback gets past the marker. Out to the 35-yard line, and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jones. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Leaves it with the back. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. It'll be third and long. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Smith dropping to pass. Makes the catch. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. With this game all but decided, let's take a minute here as we get later in the season to look at the Heisman Trophy race. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking for space, it's Simon. There's a little room there. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense and their running game. That time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Simon. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got his man. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And he breaks the play. Touchdown Bulls. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Motion from the wide receiver. Handoff from the shotgun. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. There's some room. They bring him down, a big gain on the option, and they will challenge your ability to tackle in space. Trying to move them on the counter.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
On the option. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
On that RPO, the QB is just trying to keep it himself and see if he can get the first down, but nothing doing. He wasn't able to spring free, just too much speed defensively, and now it sets up fourth down.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Runs through the tackle. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. Handoff to the lone back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run play action. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Wade. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go right back to him. Maybe some room here. Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pick up a 5 and a first down. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Give to the fullback. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
The option look. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The run inside. It's Wade. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Tight end now in motion. Now the play fake. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Good right down the boulevard.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time. Breaks into the open. knock him down after an explosive play, and it was all because of the perfectly timed pitch. Right back to the well. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quick completion to the right. Across the 25, he's got room. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. On the option. The keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. With the clock running, this should be the final play. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.